I think I made a mistake, but it may be a happy mistake. I may have screwed something up, but I don't really know. I may have ordered one box twice. That's not probably going to be a problem because it is a potential duplicate box of something that I want. I will get to that in a moment. Let me go ahead and first begin with the new acquisition. This was one of those comics I didn't realize existed until I went searching for it, and then found this to be something that wasn't a part of a series that I know of, even though it's a part of the arc that spans different Marvel comics right now. War of the Bounty Hunters, 4-LOM and Zuckuss 1. So I don't know if this is a one-shot. I didn't get word whether or not this is a one-shot. The way that I'm currently managing my comics, it's not quite straightforward. But I am a fan of, as I grew up, 4-LOM and Zuckuss, but it's actually 4-LOM and Zuckuss, in case you were wondering. So there is a difference. So let me make sure I'm holding up just right, so you're not getting any wacky reflections in the screen grabs that are happening and posted directly to our Discord chat server. If you've not already joined and you're watching live here on YouTube, you can just type in !Discord, and you'll be whisked away to the Discord server to join other Star Wars fans and fans in general of the stuff that I like. Found another pet toy. I'm going on a tear. We don't have a pet yet, but I got plenty of toys for the pet that we don't have. This is a Darth Vader ASMR toy, in case your dog is into ASMR. Woof, 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 grr, barf, bark. There we go. So that's, the mic is down there. That's where I was. It looked weird, but you know, it was the microphone. Got a Darth. The other day I got the Stormtrooper. So this is nice. It'll go in my Darth collection. I think I'll put it right there. Okay. Now, I got Star Wars figures. And these are Star Wars figures I was talking about the other day. Not realizing whether or not I had one that was open. I got another one just in case. And I feel like I probably overspent on these. But it's always good to have a couple of extras with the collection. A First Order Stormtrooper and Darth Vader. These, again, are part of the Toy Box series as created by or driven by Disney, or specifically the Disney Store. They are exclusives. They're very much like the old Toy Box game that was a part of Disney the Infinity game. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, it's been so long. I played it like once or twice. And they were, these figures or figurines were on these discs. You can find them thrifting every so often. But then they basically redid them as full-on figures, and I think they did a pretty good job. Unfortunately, we also have the series Galaxy of Adventures, which to me they're very, very, very similar. Very difficult to tell them apart. The only thing that I can tell you with the Toy Box figures is that their body parts are slightly exaggerated. So big feet, big arms, big head, and you know, you can see like the Stormtrooper legs here, top part really thin, but you know, the arms might be a little bigger or seem to be a bit thicker in spots. But it's a nice design. It's a nice balance with those particular figures. So I'm going to put those there. Now, I've also finally got the 4 of 4 gaming greats. I got 3 of them because I'm going to open one and make sure I have one on backup, because these things will not be around forever. I doubt they're going to go through a reissue. And this is the one I'm going to open. This is a Gaming Great Battle Droid. And the great thing about this is you can't have enough battle droids. And it's sad because I don't know if I'm ever going to see these in a store around me, because any store that would normally pick up this stuff is now either moved or out of business, which sucks. So I have to pretty much rely on the internet to get me the collectibles that I want to get. Certainly vintage, you know, you can still find that stuff, but absolutely modern. So these are the 4. I've shown you all of them now. This is the Heavy Battle Droid from Battlefront 2, a game that I played ever so briefly. Again, see, this is the kind of stuff, I mean, if I see a Battle Droid, I usually grab it. Like, even on card, like an old Power of the Force series, Episode 1, I absolutely grab those, because they're still fun. The big problem with the Battle Droids, and I don't know if they fixed this problem with these newer ones, I'd be shocked if they did, is specifically that the legs bend. They get warped very easily. The arms and legs, because they're so thin, they get warped. And so this is the battle droid. Hang on, let me give it a weapon. It comes with a rifle and the weapon that the battle droid usually came with. Man, this plastic is really malleable. This is going to bend all over the place. All right, there we go. Roger, roger. Super articulated, right? Because it is a vintage collection figure. We got an Aziz light. Fair enough. I will play that, or give me the light color, and I will do that in just a second. Is it in focus? Let me see here. Is it getting in focus? Is it too thin? There we go. I have to hold it just like that. You can tell it was whether or not it was in focus. But it's a great design, great color, very similar sculpt, if not the same. I grab battle droids when I can, even with very warped legs. Well, within reason. There's probably a good way. I could probably model some kind of 3D like block to stand the figure like in between the block, and then that way it could unwarp the legs. I should probably someone's got a question. Zeronius? Zeronis? I don't know how to say it. We're going, what color are we going for the Aziz? Orange. Alright. Hang on. That one, okay. I'm gonna need to recharge these soon. Orange, 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 orange. Orange, you glad you chose orange? Alright, what was the question? Did I miss the question? Do I buy all figures in double? Yes, Zeronos, I do tend to, with the modern stuff. Not always. If I look at it and think, oh man, I really want to play with that. I really want to see it out of the package. I want to stand it with the other figures. Then I'll grab more than one. But some of them I'm like, yeah, I'm good with just one. This was a case, or in this particular instance, with this figure, I absolutely wanted more than one. And knowing full well that it would not be around forever, I needed to make sure I grabbed extra. Meaning, with the gaming greats, I'd be shocked if they recasted or redid them at any point in the future. Black Series stuff has seemingly been getting archive waves, and the Vintage Collection has been getting similar types of re-releases, if only because the updated facial scanning. By the way, the Battle Droid came with an extra antenna to swap out if you're so inclined. I am not. I am going to... How can I attach the rifle in any other way? It looks like I could. I see like somewhat of a notch, but nowhere to notch it. Okay, fair enough. There it is. The figure of the day. Very happy to have it in my little hands. Ugly Moo has just redeemed, because they have enough points, a freeze.
Dark Toil Lord Cheerdex 100. Is it a real freeze if I can see you breathing?
Oh, sorry, I did not mean... I was breathing. I did not mean to interrupt your text-to-speech there. I apologize, but I'm going to make it up to you, because I know you're a fan of toys as well. I accidentally, and I'm not joking, accidentally, I don't know how this happened, got 2 boxes of the Wave 7 vintage figures. I usually order them by the case, because, like, you can't get them easily at retail, if only because of distribution issues. The supply chain is out of whack. So, let's see. I think I remember a couple of the figures that are in this particular wave. I do hold on to the boxes, if only for storage. We've got some figures. Two of each, I believe. All right. Oh, wait. No, I already... I had this wave, didn't I? Is this the boring wave? I think this is the... Is this the boring wave? And I got 2 of the boring wave? Okay. Just saying. I thought it was the next wave, but apparently they were back ordered, and now I'm guaranteed to have these. I maybe doubled up somehow. I don't know how that happened, but apparently it did. So here's one. Luke in Hoth. Here is...
Show me what you got!
I'm in the middle of it. I will. I'm getting there. Emperor's Royal Guard. Can't have too many of these, because you can't army build with these. But I thought this was the next wave, but I guess not. Oh boy. Admiral Akbar. I've got a few of the Akbars. Admiral Akbar there. I remember seeing these in retail like months and months and months and months ago. And then, last but not least, a Han Solo Endor trench coat. These will be opened at some point in the very near future. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other box. So I'm like, I can't really army build with these, but... the dangers of pre-ordering is sometimes you accidentally... Well, I'm glad you think it's good. I mean, I'll take them. Don't get me wrong. I'll find a place. I'll find a loving home for these things. I gotta open them anyway, because I don't think I have. I don't think I've opened too many of these to make sure I have extras. But it just kind of surprises me that I got 2 of the same one, E7763. I'm pretty sure that was the other one that showed up on the invoice. I'm like, okay, that's odd to me, but I guess, I mean, I can't complain too loudly. I mean, because if you get, more Star Wars figures than you were expecting, that should not be a problem. So yeah, I don't know how else to explain how that happened. I guess it was just an oversight. Well, I ended up with more Star Wars figures than I was expecting. I'm not complaining.